What sportsbooks are the best for plus EV sports betting? Welcome to JuicedBets. My name is Trevor. I've been plus EV sports betting for about 6 months now. I've made just under $40,000 doing so. And I want to kind of go over what sportsbooks are offering the most opportunities, the best value, the best bonuses, and we can kind of dive into what you should be looking for as a new plus EV sports bettor, or even someone who's been doing this for a while. Maybe you're missing out on a sportsbook that you should try to get access to because of new edges in the market or whatever it could be. So let's jump into that. But before we do, make sure you do like and subscribe. It definitely helps our channel grow. And check out the VIP Discord link down below. This is where all of my plays are being posted. We have 6 or 7 sharps in there posting all of their picks every single day. And at the end of the day, this is across many different sports books. So in that Discord, you'll be getting access to tons of opportunities across many different sports books. And so that will kind of answer your question on what sports books you'll need. But in this video, we'll do that as well. Okay, let's get going. So before I talk about specific sports books and specific reasons why I might like a sports book, maybe it's their payout structure, it's the way that they set their lines, how sharp they are, the bonuses they offer. We'll get into all of that. But let's make one thing crystal clear. At the end of the day, the best sports book for you as a plus EV sports bettor is whichever sports book you can get your hands on. Because the more sports books you have, the more opportunities are given to you, right? Because as a plus EV sports bettor, we're looking for opportunities in the market, right? Value, mispriced lines, and lines that haven't moved quite yet. And we're trying to jump on these opportunities. So if you're looking in the market and you have a sample size, or sorry, not a sample size, but a pool of, let's say, 15 sports books that you have money deposited on and you're able to wager on, well, that is 15 sports books that you can be, finding these opportunities for. If you only have 2 or 3, well, that reduces your chance of finding value and finding plus EV bets by like 80%, right? If you only have 3 versus 15, well, that's 80% less. So you want to make sure at the end of the day that if you have the ability to get access to a sports book, you should definitely be doing that. Now, there are some caveats and we can go into that, right? Like for instance, if the sports book isn't solvent or they're bankrupt or they don't pay out properly, or you need to make sure that they are vetted and they are a legit sports book. And that's kind of what's great about OddsGem is you can see the sports books that are legitimate and have been paying people out, and you don't want to get into a situation where you deposit money and you're unable to get it out. But at the end of the day, the more sports books you have, the better. Let's start off with looking at DFS sportsbooks. So these are fixed payout platforms, and I'll be straight up with you. The 3 best platforms here, in my opinion, PrizePicks, Underdog, and ParlayPlay. I would also add Fliff into this list, but Fliff is kind of a DFS and also straight betting platform, so it's kind of a hybrid between the two, but Fliff is definitely one that you should be looking to get access to. There's always opportunities on Fliff, to make plus EV sports bets, but for a fixed payout DFS platform where you're making 3, 4, 5, 6 man parlays where there's a fixed payout, PrizePicks is fantastic. They're a legitimate company. They pay you out well. They have a deposit bonus, and so PrizePicks is definitely one that you should be getting access to. They have great promos like Taco Tuesday and Flex Friday. So definitely PrizePicks. I'm sure you have PrizePicks. If you don't, get on it. Underdog is another great one. Underdog, they have a great payout structure specifically for correlation. Especially with NFL, you're able to build out correlated slips where basically you're increasing your odds of winning without decreasing your payout, right? So you're correlating plays together, whether that's a quarterback and a wide receiver, or it's a running back and tackles on the other team. You're correlating these slips together, and Underdog has a great payout structure specifically for 5-mans there, where you get paid out 20x if you go 5 for 5. And usually those plays on other sports books that take into account these correlation, it's actually around like plus 1,100, plus 1,000. So you're getting paid out much more at that 20x. So Underdog, again, a must-have sports book. There's also tons and tons of esports plays on there. Pancake Parlay drops those all day long in the VIP Discord. So definitely check that out. Underdog for esports is great as well. Now, the third one that I mentioned was ParlayPlay. We actually we have a code juiced for ParlayPlay where you can get a deposit bonus match, and ParlayPlay is really solid for optimizer plays. And that's something that I've noticed, is that you can get tons of value on the DG Fantasy Optimizer and the OddsGem Optimizer by looking at ParlayPlay. And the reason that there might be value on ParlayPlay over other books is simply they just price their lines a little bit different than what other books might be placing it at, right? Like for instance, you might have, let's say Giannis, points is at 28.5 on many other sports books like DraftKings and FanDuel. ParlayPlay might be pricing it at 29.5. And so you get that extra 1 point difference, a mispriced line compared to the market. And so you would take that under on ParlayPlay. And so this is where the optimizer on OddsJam comes in, really brings tons of value, is you can filter through all these sports books here, all these DFS fixed payout platforms, and you can basically find, okay, ParlayPlay's got some value right now, play some slips, head over to Underdog, see if there's any value in Underdog, and you can jump through the different sports books. So it makes it really easy to find the plus EV sports betting value on these platforms. Now, for straight betting and for arbitrage betting, the answer is basically wherever you live, right? Because it completely depends on the location that you're in as to what sports book is the best. And at the end of the day, it's also the sports book that shows up the most on the plus EV tool on OddsJam and the arbitrage tool, right? Because the best sports book is the one that gives you the most EV opportunities. And so basically what I would do is I would, obviously you'll need the OddsJam EV plan. And we actually have a discount code linked down below. You can get a free trial as well, so you can check it out and see what sports books are best. But you can adjust your location here, so you can put in whatever state that you're in, and it will show you which platforms are giving you great opportunities right now, right? And so you obviously want to be depositing first on platforms that give you a great deposit bonus. And so we can find we can go in here on OddsJam and look at what platforms are giving us nice bonuses, and this will change depending on where you're located. But for me in Canada, Sports Interaction is giving you up to $1,000 free in bet credits, right? So you're getting, if you deposit $1,000 on Sports Interaction, you'll get $1,000 in bet credits. So that basically will increase that bankroll by about 1,000, and you can really start building out a nice foundation where you're up money and you're never necessarily in the hole. And that helps to get through that variance and to keep your emotions out of it. So highly recommend setting your location, trying that free trial on OddsJam, and looking at what platforms are giving you the best bonuses in your area, and then taking advantage of those to start out. And then obviously you want to head to the positive EV tool and also the arbitrage tool on OddsJam and see what platforms are giving you the most opportunities to be profitable, right? So for instance, for me, I don't have SXBet right now, and I'm seeing that they're popping up a decent amount for college basketball specifically on the totals, and so it might be a good idea for me to go and deposit onto this platform and start taking advantage of these opportunities on the EV tool. Same thing again for the arbitrage tool. You kind of just want to scope out where am I getting the most opportunities. For me, we're seeing Bodog and BetAno in Canada is fantastic for arbitrage specifically today, right? Obviously that changes, every few minutes as new bets come on the board. But the more books you have, the more bets you can place and the more bonuses you can get. Hopefully that cleared up some stuff for you when it comes to using sportsbooks plus EV sports betting. I'm sure a lot of you understand that the more books you have, the more value you'll find from the OddsJam optimizer and plus EV and ARB tools. So definitely jump on those deposit bonuses and start building up that bankroll. We have some links down below to some sports books. If you are interested in signing up, you can use our code to get that bonus. And same thing for OddsJam, 25% off down there and also a free trial. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you have any questions down below, and we'll see you guys next time.